What's up, Internet? My name's Dan, and you're watching my vlog. So I want to talk about something a little important. I normally just shoot the shit and philosophize on this channel. I talk about shit I see, but something that was brought up on my radar by one Chew on Head. Now, Chew on Head does a lot of anti-SJWLRD feminist videos. She's funny, and you should check her out. She's also the girlfriend of Armor Skeptic. So check them both out. So she did a video recently on male abuse victims and domestic violence victims, and she showed a part of an interview by a man of the name who's called Alien Jack. Now, Alien Jack's not just your abuse victim. He recently went through a open heart surgery for a graft on his heart because he'd had a Lyme disease, and they were, helping him fix problem. So on his way home, his wife, for some reason, got a major, not even stick a fucking trunk up her ass, and started berating him, and she started giving him a really rough ride home, like sharp turns, sharp bounces on stuff, and it was so bad that it literally caused the stitches in his, open heart wound to literally start coming open and bleeding out. So, what the fuck? And afterwards, she took their child, ran off. She put a call in with the police claiming that he had drugs and planted drugs on him. Got his child, who he had joint custody with his another woman, taken away. And he basically been kicked out of his own house, but as the police are, investigating. Now, this thing, I've always been, I'm always in support of people who are victims of domestic. I want them to get better. My big problem is that the SJWs would like to say that men can't be victims. Sex is the whole power prejudice. Yeah, they want to fucking define feminism by the dictionary definition, but sexism can't be. Anyway, the reason why, again, besides the whole feminist thing, is that I have had a family member who was an abuse victim. My aunt, she was abused by her husband over a long period of time. She, it was so bad for her that her kids began leaving because they couldn't deal with the abuse of her husband. Now keep in mind that 3 of her kids, she has 4 kids, 3 of them were not children directly of this. They were his stepchildren. They left. My oldest cousin was the first, followed by his 2 younger siblings. And finally, his actual daughter was tired of the bullshit, and she moved in with my grandparents here in LA. And my aunt, after being isolated, something finally took over, and she called the cops. He got arrested. Her husband got arrested, and back in, I believe it was July last year, she was in court to see his sentencing, and I'm so happy that he's in fucking jail because he was a dick. And so when I see people who are abused, my heart goes out to them, and I believe anybody who is a victim, an actual victim, not some people who are there are people out there, you get psycho people who, there's psycho women who basically get a stick up their ass because their man's just, being human, and beat themselves up and claim domestic violence. And I hate that too. I especially hate the false claims of domestic violence and rape. But when I hear about legitimate ones or people who are victims, I get it. It sets off such. If you could see my mood projected. It would my mood would be like red and intertwined with black. Like I am so raged and I'm in such a dark mood. I literally want to run down and make. I get. I want to make people who hurt people like this, who hurt people who are weak, who are not in general, or people who are close to. I want them to get hurt. I don't want it hurt. I just want them to see them get their justice. The people who are going to get justice, and I hate the fact that the SJWs are going to say, "Oh, he's a man. He can't be a victim." Fuck you, fuck you. You know what that is? You're fucking bullying. That's the problem I have with abusers. They are bullies, and that's why I hate it, because they're also bullies. They basically tell you, you can't be this. You're literally trying to put control over you, and that's why I am in such support of those who, like, especially men who are victims. I hate to sound like total MRA, but I want people to get their justice, and I want this shit to end. I want men to be acknowledged. Yes, they can be victims. I want this to stop saying men can't be victims, because it's wrong. It's a fucking lie. It's bullying tactics, because, and that's what I think. I can't abide by bullies of any kind, whether it's schoolyard bullies or in the house, because the problem with domestic violence and people who are being abused is it's personal. It's something they have to deal with every day, and I can't stand that. So, I would hope that people go and support and Jack. He needs help. He started a GoFundMe, and help him out. Help him. He set a logo for about 20 grand. I think that he deserves more. He needs to get a lawyer. He needs to not only get his medical bills. He needs to just kill his kids back. So please help this man out. Help anybody who are being abused, whether they realize they're being abused or not. Help them out. My name's Dan. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and please, again, support those who are victims of domestic violence and bullying. Thank you.